Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a GJ analysis, weekly analysis for next week, starting the 19th of October. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm trying to get a face cam and stuff, but I'm only doing my iPad today. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So first of all, we're going to start on the monthly time frame. As you can see, last month we had a big bearish candle. And now, as you can see, we are basically more than halfway through this month, and we've just made the top wick, and now it is just flipped bearish, as you can see, which is very interesting, which means that we could see a probability of bearish movement here to maybe fill up this wick right here, which would be interesting. Because of the bearish structure we've had the tops up here, we've made the top wick, which is what we normally do, and yeah, now we should start to come down, hopefully, throughout the month. Obviously with this news and stuff, why can't I get that off the screen? Oh my god. Of the Brexit news and all the coronavirus news, it is not the best time for the pound at all, in the slightest. So let's just jot down to the lower time frames. But just keep that in mind. This is a big storytelling. We're just going to flip bearish the monthly candle to maybe continue descent down. Now, as you can see, the weekly, we had a bearish close on the last one. We rejected these tops over here. So basically what happened is we hit down these lows right here. And now we start to retreat back to this area, this solid area here. We tried to close above in this area. We did not work. And now we are coming back down for the descent like this. And so what I'm going to be literally working on this week is trying to find bearish movement when we start to get it. But yeah, so this is how you market your charts at the start of the week, to try and just think, right, what are we looking for? And now we can start to draw zones. So let's start drawing zones. Like here. So this is the zone that we start to reject off. Sometimes I'll do horizontal lines, and sometimes I'm just going to do these zones. I'll make that a lot slower. So yeah, we rejected off these lines here. So now, if you thought this was a 30-minute time frame, we literally have just made a low down here, and now we have retested back to this level, and we rejected it. So where is it likely going to come? We are likely going to go back down to this level right here. Yeah, so just keep it. It's like the 30-minute time frame, but actually this is the weekly. Now we go back down to the daily. Now we can start seeing more pictures. You can see that we have made a nice little support here. So this is what you should do in every Sunday. Just trying to market your charts. So as you can see, this is a bit of a weird area. We saw around this time. Where was this? From the 14th to like the 21st of September. We started to range in this bit, and it was a bit of a pain in the ass. I remember this happening. We were stuck in this level right here, and it was very annoying. I remember people losing a lot of trades in that week because it was just ranging. But when you break out, we'll break out nicely. So you just have to wait for that. As you can see, we actually haven't broken these levels yet. Here. We haven't broken these levels right here, here. Find it very hard to break them. But when we start to break them on the lower time frames, we'll have some great entries to come back down to this level. And this is obviously, look at this. This is a lovely range, which would be great. Which we'll be looking for. So now let's go down. I'm just working my iPad. I'll get used to doing this in the weeks to come, but starting off. So now, I know for a fact, this is my analysis in the daily time frames and stuff. If we start to come back up to 138, we can see there, we'll be coming back up to the highs of 140, which would be lovely. But at the moment, with all this bearish pressure and the actual downtrend, you see there, so always just keep your downtrend, your trends in line. You can see from here, we start to come down here. So yeah, so now let's go to the lower time frames, 4 hour. We can see that we still are reacting off this level, and now when you go to the low time frames, you can start to put it to better use. So yeah, this is the level that we really need to break, which we couldn't do before. We came back down here, and we still haven't. But if we start to get closes below here, will be lovely descents all the way back down here, which would be gorgeous. Right. Just need to work out how to do the rubber properly. Right. So now we go back to the lower time frames even more. Right. So we can already see we were making a new resistance. We can see here. This level here, we have tried to tap up. And now, normally I'd actually colour in these charts, but I'm trying to do it on my iPad and it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I could do this, blue. So you can see that this is the hourly range. And this is a really strong support at the lower. So now you can see that, right, we're starting to break lows. If the market was just open now, I'd be like, right, now we can see here. If this was pre-London, this is what I'd be looking at. You can see that now we also have a bit of a thing here. So now we're in this little range, little 20 pip range. But I know that if we're starting to get closes below this level right here, and I'll show you now, closes below here, we can start to look to continue down, back down to 135.7. And this is what I'll be looking for, especially because the monthly is just flipped bearish. We're coming to the final couple of weeks of this month. We should tend to look for stuff like that in the market. And as you can see here also, 1 second, need to get used to this thing. There. You can see that if we start to now break down from these big levels right here, we can go back to the holy grails of pips. And we know that if we break this level right here, these big levels, which would take time, they might do, but these big levels down here, if we start to fall down here, like we did over here, there, we are likely to come back down to these really low levels, which sounds about right. If you look at all of the news in Great Britain right now, it doesn't look the best. And this is 300 pips away. And if you're just wanting to get, 10, 20 pips, there's a lot of movement. If we stay below 136.4. If you stay below 136.4, we've got a lot of entries for the lower. But yeah, guys, make sure you always keep your higher time frames in mind. And the first destination, which I'd like to see next week, when we start to get some bearish, is actually closing here. And then maybe drop down, come back up, and then boom, back down to this level. We look left to see if there's any lowers. Yes, there is. So, and then maybe further on to 132. Depends on Brexit deals and all that stuff. So make sure you keep in track of all the news and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope that helped a bit. So yeah, if London was just opening up now, I'd be waiting for closes. I would wait for closes here, below here, to come back down, basically like that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously, this is just my little estimate on the weekly analysis, but I'll probably do these every week. If you've got any questions and stuff, ask me in the description, and hopefully I can answer them. I'll answer them on the next videos and stuff. But yeah, this is my analysis and what I'll be looking for next week. Hope you enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.